Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is episode 1 and I am so excited that you're here. Please subscribe to my channel and click the little bell so you'll get a notification when I download a new episode. Listen, I have been glued to my computer screen for the last 3 days watching the SCOTUS hearings for Judge Amy Coney Barrett. She is killing it. She is brilliant. Not only does she not need any notes, but her responses are measured. They're not manipulative or passive aggressive. Her grace and calm temperament are a testament to how she will handle herself on the court. She is quite impressive and hardcore, and she has my vote. Not that I get a vote, but I'll allow my senator to confirm her on my behalf, and that's Josh Hawley from here in Missouri. What? So I'm excited about that. But it takes a tremendous amount of courage to sit in that seat, to have strangers pick apart your whole life and career, and decide if you are good enough to sit on the most prestigious bench in America. It is not for the weak or the easily offended. And from what I have seen, she has had plenty at which she could have been offended. I have exercised my right to mute at any time. She doesn't have that right. Courage to remain in the seat and undergo the scrutiny with absolutely no certainty of a positive result. We can speculate at the outcome. We can assume it will go a certain way. It's clearly evident, at least to me, that she is phenomenally qualified for this job. Her record as a judge and as a law professor at Notre Dame speak to her qualifications. Everyone who has been watching sees she is qualified. But this hearing has not been about her qualifications. Her ability is not in question. Her values are. Her faith is. Her family is. Judge Barrett is courageous because she remains in the seat for the greater good, for the opportunity to serve her country. Listen, with as much as I cannot stand to hear politicians bloviate, they are all doing their jobs. This is not a diatribe toward any given political party. This is all part of the democratic process, which I actually find very interesting and even fun. But I wanted my very first episode on my brand new channel to be about her. Judge Barrett, yes, but every other her watching the courage of this woman, taking notes on how to remain cool in tense and stressful situations, how you don't have to use sarcasm and snark as a way to make yourself seen and heard. How you can have your family and your career that you love. You see, courage requires saying the scary yes. This year has been a surprising year to me. And no, not just me. It has caught all of us off guard in one way or another. Kids not being able to go to school, loss of job, loss of income, loss of loved ones, loss of relationships. I have heard multiple stories of people breaking relationship with family and friends over differing viewpoints this year. Loss of security, loss of sanity in some cases, and the list goes on. The year 2020 will forever be the year that we do not speak of. For me, it's been a different kind of surprising. While I have been presented with challenges, I have also found purpose and courage that I've forgotten I had. And sometimes those things only come by way of challenge and trial. Seeing the struggles, the people I've encountered over social media and in my life, I started to think about how can I help? You see, I'm a fixer. I'm a big sister and I'm a mom. And that trait is pretty standard for both of those jobs. I love to help my people come up with solutions to get them where they want to go. I don't always know how to fix myself, but I can get right up on other people's stuff, no problem. The shutdown this year revealed some things to me about myself that needed fixed. Insecurity and not believing in myself have been ruling my thoughts and my heart for a long time. You know, this YouTube channel wasn't even my idea, it was Chris's idea, as most of our good ones are. And he came up with this idea before the shutdown even happened, and immediately I started to doubt myself. See, I knew I needed to deal with the root of these feelings I had about myself and find the courageous, fearless girl I knew was in there somewhere. As I started to find healing, I started to get some clear direction on what this channel will and should do. I'm going to share my journey with you and pray that you find strength and courage right where and when you need it. I will not be everyone's cup of tea, which, if you have any idea, but I have to be okay with that. I want to say a scary yes and see where it takes me and see who I can help along the way. See, I am so thankful for Judge Amy Coney Barrett. She is in that seat on purpose and for a purpose. I am so glad she said a very scary yes. William G.T. Shedd was a minister in the 1800s, and he said this: "A ship is safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are for." You see, God has created each of us with gifts, talents, and passions. We all have the same amount of time in every single day. We do not know how many of those days we have, however. What have you been putting off out of fear or because you are comfortable in the safe? What is your scary yes? This is mine. I'll be completely transparent with you about that. This is absolutely my scary yes. But you know what? Greater the risk, the greater the reward, right? So come with me on this journey. Step out and say yes to something so scary. Some of you, you already know exactly what I'm referring to. So what are you going to do? How are you going to step out into your scary yes? What courage are you going to find hiding under a rock that you had forgotten was there? I can't wait to see what happens. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.